Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Palmer gives it back. Picked out Rooney! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rodri. That is ended up in no man's land. Spain still without a single shot on target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
David Villa. Carvajal has it out wide and in space. That's the corner kick. Spain with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! And that was very necessary. That's the throw. And it's Lampard. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Looking for the run. And this is Rooney. Palmer. Oh, important interception. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Gets big. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. David Villa. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Bellingham. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quality ball. Tries to play it through. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Those of you making their way
An
home on
engrossing
public
half, but
transportation
we're still
today,
where we
please watch
started,
the screen
0-0.
for train departure times from all local major stations.
So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Played back in. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Evidently loves the contest. Xavi Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. Chance, surely! And that has fair fizzed. It's their second corner of the game. Rodri attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Gehi makes the interception. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. It's come to nothing. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that has found him in acres of space. And he welcomes it in. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He has found the way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Lampard with the clearance. England are looking to go forward now. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Palmer bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. England go in search of a late winner. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Torres.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it for... And Torres! Lampard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shot could be on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Now on sale.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. The ball's gone astray. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Torres. And he whips it in. Cleared away. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Torres. And for a moment, time stood still. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Ambitious ball here. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Xabi Alonso does really well there, he is strong. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Looking for the run. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been won straight back. David Villa. Great chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Played back.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Villa. Lovely feet. Rodri clears and reclaimed it in a trice. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And just a quick reminder.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Pedri. Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. David Villa! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And this is Torres.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! He will be livid with himself. David Villa. Oyarzabal. Nice looking ball. Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Torres. And he's gone looking for safety. Grimaldo. Tries to get it clear. It's gone backwards. Now it's Villa.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Fernando Torres. Now it's Villa.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Oyarzabal. David Villa has created one goal already. Moved on forwards. He's on it. Can he get away? Caught offside that time.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be one
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and
Added
stopped it.
time is up, and there goes the whistle. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Can he get it? And he shoots! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Quality ball. Shifted it to the flank. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? Rodri. Pedri. It's a searching pass. And he's straight offside. Otamendi. And they're back on the ball again. Played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Pedri. Great vision. Chips it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria going... Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Torres finds himself offside.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Di Maria, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's following up! Oh, the ball's come loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! It's in! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
Dybala! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. Xavi gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has
Now
been
it's
indicated.
Alvarez. And this is... He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch...
And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Xavi. They're urging him to shoot. Otamendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a shooting chance! There it is! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9, Alvarez. Number 10, Messi.
Tagliafico.
Number 22, Fernandez.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 21, Dybala. Coming on the field, number 17.
McAllister was in no mood for any of that.
Number 18, Lautaro Martinez.
Great defending, strong
Number
and determined.
24,
He won't be happy with that one.
Rodrigo de
Oh,
Paul.
what about it?
Number
It's turned
15,
into a real
Gonzalez.
fight to the last.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. McAllister deals with that comfortably. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Fernando Torres.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Grimaldo. Dink through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he finish? Well, now, and the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
2 added minutes has been
Spain
indicated.
are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30
Fellow
minutes.
attendees, this is a lost
So a short
children's
respite for the
announcement.
players as
Would
they
the
prepare
father of a
themselves
boy
for
in a
another
yellow
30
t-shirt
minutes.
kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution for Argentina. Number 19, Otamendi. Coming on the field is number 6, Lisandro Martinez. Substitutions taking place.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Xavi Alonso. Garnacho. Now it's Gonzalez. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gonzalez. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
McAllister. Buonanotte. Out towards the flank. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one... We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Fellow attendees, this is a
Well, it
lost
has been a
children's
punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Well, there's the clearance. And it's Buonanotte. Well, nicely intercepted. Grimaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that.
Gonzalez! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Grimaldo. Oh, delightful ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And we're done. Spain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation
you look
today,
back on the game
please
then,
watch
Jim?
the screen
Well, the
for train
surprise for
departure
me
times
was
from
seeing a
all
team
local
look so
major
feeble in
stations.
what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Carvajal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, what a wonder! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be. And the game has changed to really suit that for many a fullback in the modern game. Once upon a time, fullbacks would generally hold their position, but now they're given license to get forward and make crazy runs even into the box, getting in centre forwards positions at times.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way. Picked out, tries a shot! Goal! Spain! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Shot a goal! And he's following up! Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Spain go into the lead. That is good alertness. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, good ball. And he shoots! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking.
Goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Energetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And Torres! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its
Hello,
own
everybody,
special
and
script.
welcome to today's
Moments
match.
like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. David Villa picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round...
David Villa! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spain finding their passes. Barcola. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Colomboani. Platini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's been won straight back. And that's gone route one. Now it's Dembele. Xavi Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's cut it out. Well, that's a decent ball. Rodri. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Michel Platini.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Colomboani. Shot could... He's had a shot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete! And it's half-time here. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you...
David Villa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. He's gone for goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Barcola. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Almost an hour gone. And here's Cook. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Torres. He's trying to hit the front line here. The normal. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Pedri, great vision. Oh, it's a great... Tries a shot! Yes, it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Looking to play him in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has a look and place it forward. Aim forwards.
2 added minutes has
Alonso.
been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
And a quick reminder today.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
By the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Spain did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Olise fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now it's Colomwani. Barcola, decent chance! And here's Dembele. And he cuts out the... Half-time, extra time.
We are glad to inform you that today's
Well, it
match
has
day
been a
programs are
punishing
available
game,
from
both
stands
physically and
located by the
mentally.
gates.
But does
I'm
either
sure they
team
will make
have
fine
what it
souvenirs.
takes to find a winner?
Substitution for France. Number 9, Dembele. Coming on the field
And so
is
the last chance to
number 10,
find a winner.
Mbappe. Substitution.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And it's Iniesta. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great ball, and he's in here. Colomwani! And somehow he managed to miss it. Grimaldo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching
Please
both
be made
teams
aware that
refusing to
smoking
lose.
is
I mean, they
only
both
permitted
ran their
in
socks off.
designated areas within these grounds.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. And he's found the net.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Iniesta is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Morata is the man who's second in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Olise is third in line. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Xavi is the third man to step forward. Top corner, brilliant penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
This then to level matters. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
All around us, it is down to him now. That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Spain can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
And Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Now it's Pelé. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Gets to show off his quick feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fernando Torres. He's having a go. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
That pass has been well intercepted. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
We saw the date. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Tries from a long way out. Yeah. Oh, can he get onto this? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Scholes, Fernando Torres, and Torres! Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, good spread. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Looking to go deep. He gets big! And he's there to get it away. Cafu made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. And this is Hazard. And he thumps it clear. Delivers the ball. Cleared away.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Forlan. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Major stations.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Searching pass he's played there. Pass somewhat off target. And he's well positioned here. It's Pele! That is decidedly lacking. And that has put paid to that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Azar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cannavaro can get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Costa Curta. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's fabulous. It's full on!
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Diego Forlan. Number 9, Fernando Torres. Number 14.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 20.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Otto gets over and intercepts. Hazard. Hazard! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application.
Pass, but can he get there? Messi's cross. Manchester United have their second corner now. Cannavaro tries to clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Seedorf. He can get that clear. Corner given. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer. Odo. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Costa Curta. Messi is onto it in a flash. And that's it. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. And it's Iniesta. And here's Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, this does not look good. That has been slung wide. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Milan with the corner. They're first. Adams clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Great ball, and he's in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Seedorf.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard. Seedorf, too strong for his opponent there. And it's Hullet. And the through ball. That's a good ball. Pele! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's another chance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Davids. Played into space. Oh, super find. Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. A probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Hazard. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the second half gets underway. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played back. And this is Pele! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Hullet with the clearance. Almost an hour gone. Some really good ball movement.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little...
And the shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Maldini.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one. Luis Suarez!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Davids. And that's put paid to a promising move. And no, that was never going to make it. Pullet.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Luis Suarez. This chance for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard. Number 8, Iniesta. Number 16, Busquets.
It's a good spell of possession,
Number
this.
7,
That's a dangerous
Xabi
ball.
Alonso. Number
Can they get him
20,
away?
Luis Suarez. Coming
Well,
on
he
the
certainly
field,
wasn't in the mood to take
number
any
5,
risks.
Raul.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
With the owner
and
of a blue
deservedly
car
so.
parked outside the stadium.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Tries from a long way out. An early chance there, first of the game.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And it's Bale. Bale! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment. And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Torres. Bale. He's gone for goal!
Well, for me, he qualifies as a determined manipulator. He won't take no for an answer.
And smartly reclaimed. Some really good ball movement. Park Ji-sung. Knocks it out wide. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko could try cutting inside here. Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
Bayer Leverkusen really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Pele receives it in a wide position. Maldini. Here's Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vitinha. Park Ji-sung. Foden. And Park Ji-sung! And somehow it stayed out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely shaped ball. Raya breathes a sigh of relief. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back on Park Ji-sung! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Adams. Maldini. Gilberto Silva. Here's Vitinha. Played out wide. And here's Foden. And it's Vitinha. Played out to the left flank. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Gabriel makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Pelé. And this is Shevchenko. Hullet. Sung. Vitinha. Out to the left it goes. That's been cut out, well played. Turan. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Hullet. Shevchenko. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 47.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Vitinha coming on the field.
Sung.
Number 5.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Number 7.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the cross. Bale! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Pele. Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Forlan. Park Ji-sung. Maldini puts his foot on the gas. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. And it's played into the middle.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Pull it. Oh, good ball. It's all! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. Delivers the ball. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Hullet. Bebeto. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hullet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Pirlo. 15 minutes till half-time. Back into the middle. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pele. He's picked his way through. Nice bit of trickery. Flings in a... He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's got away. He's trying his... Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri. Oh, good read. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
And now,
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Cruzeiro. Number 7, Bebeto. Number
Here we
8,
go again then.
Pedri.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Baresi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, some tackle that. Now who's going to be first to this? Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Tele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is a brilliant interception. He won't be happy with that one. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that is a little undercooked. Look at the space here. Forlan could move up a gear here. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruzeiro applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline.
It's Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution for Cruzeiro. Number 21, Peeler. Number 6, Park
Thuram looking to go deep.
Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 22,
Messi.
Hirotoshi
And it's
Nakata.
Batistuta.
Number 10,
Cruzeiro
Messi.
looking to pass their
Number
way
9,
through.
Batistuta.
Bullet
Substitutions taking place.
for Nesta. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Maldini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rodri. Played out to the left flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Cruzeiro have taken the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Some really good ball movement. Now there's a Shevchenko!
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Very nicely done. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu could try cutting inside here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bale. Played out towards the right wing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rijkaard. And here's Bale.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Searching pass he's played there. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pull it. Lahm.
Oh, really well played.
Lahm plays it in. He gets big. Goal! Milan! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be...
Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Rodri. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely, now then. He can get that clear. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Rijkaard. Now that is commitment to the cause. And this could be the final action of the first half. Pedri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri clear.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pelé opts to play it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence... Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! They have done it! They equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Pedri. Oh, that's a very... Rafael Leao! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And he's there to get it away. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now the ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Bale. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Pedri! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, played right into his path. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rafael Leao, Manchester United finding their passes. Bale, he's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! Cleared without hesitation. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, the draw was...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. So that's got things underway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Ambitious ball here. And this is Pele. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Gerrard.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Oh, it's been a favourite of yours for years. Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Cafu. Cross from Cafu.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the...
Great chance! Goal! Milan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Eto'o demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gullit. And it's Fernando Torres. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Howson makes the interception. Konate.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Eto'o. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, that has not gone well. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Bellingham. Is there any support? He tries a shot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Shot, surely! And one more try! Superb goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Hausen. Coming on to replace him
That
is
gets things going for the
number
second
2,
half.
Silvestre.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Bellingham. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Chouameni. Valverde. And it's Hullet. Played out wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that is expertly dealt with.
The attendance for this match
Yeah.
was 60,810.
Now it's Pelé. That's good vision. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And there's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Eto'o. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a sharp pass. Strokes it back. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. It's Eto'o! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Saliba. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. Eto'o. Over to the left. Nice bit of trickery. Lahm plays it in. Played back in. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Pelé. And time is up. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
And we come to you now with a quick
Eto'o
request for
claiming the
support.
man of the match. as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
There's
Milan.
nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. That's headed upfield. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the...
It's Eto'o! This time, surely! Goal, Milan! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in space and looking for options. It's Park Ji-sung. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And a chance! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is third...
Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliant, and Segal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eto'o unable. Bullets! Palmer. And it's Makalele. Guardiola. Park Ji-sung. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Eto'o. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Villa. Palmer. Mr. Palmer!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And one more try! Marvellous goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Security staff for each block.
And
Please
we are
report
up to the
staff
break.
room immediately.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Eto'o. Nicely aimed pass. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung goes on a charge down the left. Palmer looking to add to his goal. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And it's made its way to him. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Passes short and sharp. And this is Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! That's a half-decent try.
Park Ji-sung has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6.
So, time for
Vinicius
changes on
Junior.
both sides, actually.
Number 18. David Villa. Number 24. Palmer. Number
Now it's
8.
Mbappe.
Park Ji-sung. Number 5. Makalele.
Oh, he's got space here.
Coming on the field.
Eto in
Number
acres of
21,
space out wide.
Mbappe. Number 20, Owen. Number 11, Pulisic.
Oh, can he get onto
Number
this?
22, Udis. Number 15, Rijkaard.
Milan perhaps
Substitution in
contemplating their
progress.
next change here. Yildiz. Yildiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift.
It's Pele! That's really well cleared. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Goes for a shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It'll be a throw-in. And here's Valverde. And this is Eto. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. So it is something for both. But ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And a quick announcement today.
Tele
that
taking in the
memorabilia from today's
accolades,
match
having
is
been
now
named
on
man of the
sale in
match,
stadium
and
hall.
deservedly so. How would you sum